Hi guys, welcome to today's video. And today, this one's about completing the promises that I make to myself. So let me explain. Okay, so in my last but one video, I said that I need to go back to a place and I need to photograph it at the right time. In my last video, I said I need to go back to a place and I need to photograph this at the right time. And I say that a lot, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that does. But I hardly ever go back because I'm too busy trying to find some epic location to go off to again that's different to me, it's new to me. But today, because there's a high tide and because that falls around about sunset, I'm hoping that I can put one of those to bed. So today, we're back to Burnham.
I don't want to tie you up now. Do the thing. I don't wanna have you, baby. I just wanna have a fling. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Yeah. Tell me what you wanna do.
Well, we've arrived and it's blowing a gale. We'll make a move down to the beach and just check out what the tide's doing. Hopefully it's higher than last time and I can keep you guys out of the wind. Doubtful that. Wow, right, I'm trying to keep you out of the wind, but you can see where the previous tide has come up to. So I'm hopeful that it's going to come past the lighthouse today. That's what we're after. It's going to be difficult. We've got pretty blue skies shooting the direction we're going to be filming, photographing even. And with this wind as well, I was hoping to get long exposures. So yeah, this could be a difficult shoot today. Right, so we got a couple of more hours before that tide comes in. So I think I'm gonna go and sit in the car. It's really warm today, but in this wind, wow, it's biting on my fingers. Well, I'm not gonna be here on my own today. I'm expecting some company in the form of the sexy southerner from Southampton way, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Baker. Oi, oi! Oh, you f***. Wow. Well, we finally got it. We finally got the lighthouse surrounded by water. And you guys just fell on the floor, and when you did, that was probably about 5 seconds ago, the sea wasn't up to here. It is now. So this is really moving in quick. It is so windy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the long exposures I want though. All we can do is try. Well, I really hope you can hear me because it's so windy. So windy. But I think before the sun sets or starts to get to the point where we're getting some colour in the sky, hopefully, I'm going to take a test shot. I quite like this angle on the lighthouse because I've got all of the legs lined up and it's given me the ladder, or rather the steps, just on the right hand side. And we're getting this lovely side light come in. It's still a bit harsh, but I think this is a fantastic way to test it out. I think give it another 5 minutes, the water's going to be up to me and far enough past the lighthouse so that I haven't got any of this sand in the shot. Right. Let's get this done. I think I'm gonna have to mount you guys on this one because that tiny tripod keeps falling over. So at f11 I'm getting 1/200th of a second, and that's at base ISO. Wow, this is windy. So I've dropped on the ND8 and that's giving me 1/15th of a second. So I'm going to quickly focus on the lighthouse. And just take that just to see what it gives me. Oh, I really hope you guys can hear me. But I think I'm going to end up going for probably at least the 6 stop. Okay, there's no way that that's going to have come out sharp, because the sea's just come right up to me now and it's been washing away over this tripod. So I think I'm going to have to back up onto the drier sand on the same angle. Okay, I've given up on the long exposures. It's far too windy. So I'm just going to go in for whatever my shutter speed is going to be. I'm loving this side light and I am catching the waves rolling in, which is nice. So that does add a little bit of feature into the foreground. But the spray that's coming off is just really screwing up the lens, so you really got to wipe this. I might change my angle to the other side shortly, but this side's getting the lovely side light. This is difficult today. Challenging conditions. Right, well, I've managed to get this up to about a 3-second exposure, and I think the lighthouse is staying sharp. So I'm going to change my angle now. Obviously, as the light dips, then things should should extend naturally when it comes to the exposure. I really want to try and smooth the water out, but what I'm getting is a nice soft texture at the moment. The sky, it's kind of glowing off on the left hand side, but there's no real feature within it. It's almost like a haze of fog. Right, we keep getting wet feet. Time to change angle. Let's see how Mr. Baker's getting on. My tripod's been over about 3 times already.
Twice, yeah.
Challenging, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah.
It's very bright. A bit too bright at the minute, to be fair.
Yeah, from that angle back there, I was getting some nice side lights so I could cut the sun out, but yeah. It's very high dynamic.
Yeah, it's it's a bit too bright at the minute. We need the sun down more, but we should get some nice shots all the same. And I'm just keeping an eye on my bag so that I don't lose all my kit.
Well, like Paul said, it's very bright, as you can see. But when that sun goes down, hopefully this is going to be a real nice soft box of a day. So I'm going to move over to that side of it now and see if I can get some side light on that side of the lighthouse. But I'm quite liking the way that 3-second exposure is coming out, and it's giving a real soft glow to the sea. I think I'm going to get wet though. Well, I've come to set up for a shot this side, and typically the sun's ducking behind a cloud, but it looks like a massive storm cloud coming in. We could be getting very wet shortly, and it's snuffed out all my side light. Well, here's a little tip for you. Because this wind's so strong, I'm actually angling the tripod towards the wind, so one leg is shorter than the other, and it helps to stop it blowing over. Wow, this angle's looking immense. That storm cloud's coming in and the sun's breaking below. Well, this has just gone from wind to wind and driving rain as that storm cloud's coming through. As impressive as it is. So, time to back up again. I'm going to see if I can get some shelter in the dunes, I think. Long exposures are right out of the window now. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, stunning blue, big band of orange, Lighthouse, quite small in the frame. I've managed to get an 8-second exposure and a 3-second exposure that I can blend together. That is stunning, and thankfully that rain has stopped because I'm freezing cold now, absolutely freezing. And my £24 jacket from Temu, yes, definitely not waterproof. Okay, time to move a little bit further up the beach and try and eliminate the blue sky that's up there, because that, that's beautiful. Wow. It's the crappy weather you want, you know. Wow, the light's getting amazing. It's a lush side light on this side of the lighthouse now. That sun, it could drop below those clouds, and this is gonna, oh, there goes the atom. This is gonna light up like a furnace. Wow, it's kicking off. Look at that. So, I'm trying to get the sun out of the shot now to reduce the dynamic range, get my shutter speed up a touch, get this wonderful side light. Wow, this could be an impressive sunset. Okay, we're on the move again. So I was playing around with a couple of different shutter speeds there. I think a second shutter speed is brilliant, but this, wow. About getting the right angle now for when that cloud kicks off. Okay, so that's a portrait done and the cloud is kicking off now. So I need to dart back over there and get an angle for that. Just done a portrait, got a little bit of reflection, nice bit of light on the foreground, a bit of that orangey glow. So dart back over there. It's a manic one today. Well, and here it goes, the sun's going down. It's right on the horizon. Look at that, look at that. Okay, I've come low on this one as well. So I'm trying to get the reflections of that beautiful light in this sand down here, just to marry up with the lovely colour in the sky. Oh. Finally, this place has come good for me. Well, there we go. We're all done here at Burnham. The sun's finally gone down. A little bit of afterglow over in that direction, so I might grab one more as we walk away. I am quite perturbed by the fact that Mr. Baker's managed to pull one off that's 4 minutes long in the howling wind. So I'm going to go and check that out. And better still, why don't you pop over to his channel and go and have a look at it for yourselves. Right, well, that's it. We've come to the end and we've got some lovely afterglow kicking off over there. But it was nice to come out with Paul again. Haven't seen him for a while.
We had a great time. Fantastic sunset, although it poured with rain. Really, really heavy wind or strong wind, blowing sand in our eyes, on the lenses, all sorts of stuff. Bit of a fight, but fantastic results, I should think. Brilliant.
Oh, it's definitely been a struggle, but it's been a worthwhile struggle. Well, all that leaves me to say is it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Good
Bye-bye
night.
now.
Well, all that leaves me to say well, all that leaves me to say is I can't say it.
All that leaves him to say is good night from him, and I'll say good night from him.